Hello, I'm Matthew Malcolm with Pacific Nut Producer Magazine, reporting to you here today with Edwin Harris. He's a PhD student working in the Von Walton Lab at Oregon State University. They always have some great projects going on to further the hazelnut industry, particularly from an entomology perspective. You've got a interesting looking gadget here with you today. Wanted to talk about. You're displaying this here at the Nut Growers Society Summer Tour. This is for brown marmorated stink bug monitoring, right? Tell us about it.
Yes, so this is Shindo Trap from BioGuard, and this is one of the monitoring tools that we're testing out this summer. And essentially, it uses both the pheromones, the aggregation pheromone of the brown marmorated stink bug, so that standard pheromone lure, but combines it with vibrational signals. And that essentially, the idea is that the pheromone attracts the insects in from further away, and the vibrational signals, which are part of the courtship behavior of brown marmorated stink bug, will be more effective at actually drawing them into the trap, because one of the challenges with this insect can be that the aggregation pheromone might just bring them into the general trap vicinity, but they might not actually enter the trap itself. So you might have some that are in the area, but you're not actually catching them and not monitoring for them effectively.
Now, as we get a look at this, can you tell us a little of where do they enter?
Yeah, so you can kind of see that this trap has these streamers, and you would hang it, and the streamers will help the insect to climb up into the trap. So it's kind of like the standard pyramid trap where there's a collection jar that's open at the bottom, and the insects climb up through this little cone and into the jar on the inside. And generally, they will be killed by like solar energy if it's left out for long enough, although you could also put like an insecticide strip in there as well.
Are there commercial traps monitoring devices that are already available to growers for BMSB? I know it's really been a problem pest, a growing problem pest for hazelnut growers.
Yes, so one of the standard tools would be the pyramid traps that are kind of a black base, usually about 2 to 4 feet tall, with a monitoring jar on top of that. And those are a good tool. They use some of the behavioral insights that we know about brown marmorated stink bug to effectively trap them. One challenge is they can be kind of cumbersome to set up and also somewhat expensive. So hopefully continuing to develop new tools like the Shindo trap, or testing things like sticky trap cards to see if they're an effective monitoring tool should provide some other options for growers.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for coming out here and serving our hazelnut industry. Read more about these things in Pacific Nut Producer Magazine. I'm Matthew Malcolm, PacificNutProducer.com.